Let's bring in former FBI investigator Bill Daley. Good to see you, Bill. Thank you so much. You know, according to Nate, it sounds like they're on the heels of this Van Buren guy, but I want to put up this map of where the other 5 inmates have been captured. You can kind of see the area. It doesn't seem like it's gone out too far, but, you know, you've got the public out there in Louisiana and maybe even beyond wondering and worrying about these other 5 inmates that have yet to be captured. It's been a week. They've got to be concerned. How far out do you think these guys have gone?
Well, I think you're right. As the longer we go out, the more chance they have to go outside the immediate dragnet. I mean, they know that the focus on them is in and around the New Orleans area, Louisiana area. So, you know, if they're thinking that they can kind of go elsewhere and going to evade probably that immediate specter of law enforcement, they'll probably try to do that. However, as they go further outside of their own comfort zone, they're going to probably risk the chance of probably being spotted by individuals who think that they seem to be out of place. We have to realize at this point, as they start to kind of dry up, hopefully dry up these people who allegedly help the captors, whether they were during the escape or after the escape, is that chilling effect is going to drive hopefully anyone else from helping them further away, which results in these people, these criminals are out there, these people wanted to commit perhaps another criminal act to either get money, food, transportation, clothing, wherever or a safe house, if they feel so that they need that distance between them and law enforcement.
And just to be clear, if anyone out there helps them in any way, could they then find themselves in the crosshairs of law enforcement?
Oh, absolutely. And, you know, it really is kind of nauseating to me to think that right now we have, you know, more people who've been arrested in helping these individuals either before, during, or after their escape than the escapees themselves. I think we're up to 12 people who've helped out, and there were 10 escapees, of which we know half of them have been caught. So it is very disconcerting to me. Certainly, I'm sure law enforcement as well, who would hope that those people not just wouldn't help them, is that they would have, you know, picked up the phone and called and said we've been contacted by them and they are here or there. But that's not happening. So for law enforcement needs to continue to be focused, which they are. We have all these different services. We have Louisiana State Police. We have the New Orleans Police. We have U.S. Marshals. The FBI has been helping out. Even FBI putting out $10,000 reward money. So all these things are out there trying to get the public to help, at the same time dissuade anyone else. And hopefully with these people being arrested and potentially facing many, many charges against them, it will dissuade anyone else from helping in the future.
Oh, absolutely. And I think now they've upped that reward to $20,000. Maybe that will help inspire some people to remember some things. But let's talk about those 12 people who have been arrested or in trouble for helping these folks out. 5 of them are just for this Van Buren guy who's still on the run. So maybe those 5, someone in there will help find out exactly where this guy is. But when you look at the number of people who have been arrested for assisting, you have people inside the jail and people outside the jail, you know, you got to wonder how far back the planning has gone in this and the way the communication happened in order for this to happen.
You know, for people, you know, don't recall some of those famous movies that are out there about escapes from prisons, and don't realize is that these prisoners, whether they happen to be in a jail such as this or a prison in a supermax facility, they're always thinking about how they can escape, always thinking about different ploys they can use. So 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, they're thinking about it. At the same time, it appears to be, and I'm very disconcerted about this as well, is that the accountability by the sheriff's department and this prison, both from standpoint of just a physical security standpoint, not doing a vulnerability assessment, understanding where this toilet was that could be removed that was near an outside wall by a loading dock. I mean, that's kind of rudimentary type of assessments, as well as what happened to the person who's supposed to be watching cameras who apparently took a meal break, according to some reports. So there are a lot of things that are concerning regarding accountability on that local level that really require a deep dive investigation and holding people accountable.
Oh, yeah, no, just so many details in this really make you shake your head. Bill Daley, thank you so much. Good to see you.
Very welcome.